Chapter 5, A Nutty Story. The next day, Mila and I had to take care of some unfinished business. We found Arnie Ellison on the playground at recess. He was hanging on the monkey bars, surrounded by a group of first graders. I guess they just couldn't get enough of his ghost stories. But when Arnie saw us, he sent them away. "I've got important things to do," he told them proudly. "Jigsaw Jones wants to talk to me." I eyed him closely. It was strange, but I could see why everyone had such a tough time remembering Arnie Ellison. He was kind of forgettable, like he blended into the wallpaper. He had scruffy hair, small ears, a stuffy nose, and a shirt that was about 2 sizes too big for him. There was nothing all that unique about Arnie, except for one thing. He had seen a ghost. "I've heard all about you guys," Arnie said, pulling a half-eaten sandwich from his jacket pocket. He waved it toward us. "Want a bite? It's raspberry jelly, my favorite." "No peanut butter?" I asked. "What kind of kid eats jelly sandwiches without the peanut butter? That's nutty." Arnie shook his head. "Peanut butter? Blah. For me, it's all jelly all the time." He took an enormous bite of the sandwich, then swiped his arm across his mouth to wipe off the jelly. "So, what do you guys want?" Arnie asked us. "Well," I paused, slightly annoyed. "We'll ask the questions, Raspberry Breath." Mila chimed in, smiling warmly. "We just wanted to hear about your adventures with the ghost," she explained. Arnie grinned. "Well, I try not to brag," he said. I groaned softly, but Mila jabbed me in the ribs with her elbow. Ouch! I guess I got the point. I shut my trap and listened. "Oh, please," Mila said, pleading. "We would love to learn how you defeated a real live ghost." Arnie ate it up, believing every word. He nodded proudly. "Yeah, I saw a ghost. It was big and super scary." "Tell me all about it." "Every detail," Mila exclaimed. "You must be so brave." Arnie blushed. "Well, I guess I am pretty brave," he admitted. "What exactly did the ghost do?" Mila asked. She looked at me and winked. Arnie hesitated. Well, you know, typical ghost stuff. Loud noises, banging around, and oh yeah, there was a lot of groaning. I thought it sounded an awful lot like the ghost at Kim's house, but who knows, maybe the ghosts were brothers. "The ghost came every day for a whole week," Arnie went on, shivering. "That's when Bobby used his super-duper ghost zapper to scare it away." "What made you call Bobby, for help?" I interrupted. "Are you friends with him?" "Oh, no," Arnie said quickly. "I moved to town at the beginning of the school year. We used to live near the ocean. It was awesome, but then my mom got a new job, and so we moved here, and—" Arnie frowned. His lower lip started to wobble. "I didn't know anyone. It was like I didn't even exist before." "Before?" I repeated. Arnie's grin was back. "Before my ghost, now everyone knows who I am." "And how did Bobby end up helping you?" I prodded. Arnie nibbled on his thumbnail. "I guess he was just being nice," he said. "Bobby would help anyone. Isn't he amazing?" I had a violent coughing attack. "Bobby is the nicest guy I ever met," Arnie continued, his eyes bright as new pennies. "Don't you think?" I looked up at the sky. I looked down at my boots. I glanced at Mila, who was trying not to laugh. Then I looked back at Arnie. I could see it in his eyes. He really did like Solovsky. Go figure. "Yeah," I mumbled. "He's really, something else."